Hey friends, happy Friday evening. It is Melissa with Junk and Craft Treasures on the Essential Stencil page. We are going to be showing some of the new transfers tonight that Essential Stencil just dropped for the Patriotic Collection. So if you're watching this right now, you are most likely on the replay. So hashtag replay and let us know that you are here. All right guys, so I've been debating on how I wanted to do my background, and I think we're just going to go very easy with a white background. Let me scoot y'all back here just a little bit more. Y'all, I got my little paint booger. I just kind of moved it away. I'm using a round. See, I told y'all my words. They're not coming out right tonight. I'm using an oval, and I know somebody's going to ask me what size I'm using. This is an 18-inch oval. I always recommend 2 coats of white paint unless you're really doing a very, very distressed look, guys, because that second coat's going to come in and take all those imperfections off. All right. So we have this dry. I tell you every time before we do a transfer, we have to make sure that this surface is completely dry and oil free. The reason for that is because if it's not, your transfer will not adhere well. And even if it is on an oil surface and it hasn't been prepped, as in sanding before or some type of varnish, over time it can still peel up because it's an oil surface. So you want oil-free, dry surface when you apply your transfers. All right, scissors. All right, guys, we are cutting our transfers. Y'all know I'm a big proponent of using your transfers. So that requires separating them and all the things sometimes. So what I do is I always, when I have a larger stencil, or excuse me, a larger transfer, I take off the back and put it where the sticky side is facing me while I dispose of the back. And then I can grab it and turn it around and place it where I want on my surface, guys. So here we go. And I opted for this round, I keep saying round, y'all. I opted for this oval because y'all know how I am about white space. So on the round, when I was looking at it, it had a little more white space than this did. So I was like, we're going to use an oval tonight. So we're just going to put it down. All right, guys. We are down to the finishing of getting that varnished in. All right. That looks fantastic on a white background. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do multi-shading on this. We're gonna do multicolor. So we're gonna start with our blue and then we're gonna tie in our red, okay? And I always say less paint is better. Swirling motion. But now we're gonna take that red. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dry that and I'm gonna go over it just a little bit more. One more time. All right, so I think we're gonna do the 1776. We're just gonna add our, I say firecrackers. We're not gonna do the sparklers, we're doing the firecrackers. Okay. So we're gonna just add some random stars around here. We want to do bronze stars or red and blue, and I'm going to go ahead and paint my other piece, and that can dry while we're figuring that out. So do we want to do red and blue stars, or do we want to do bronze? And I'm just going to paint this bottom coat real quick. I want to get to the second project too, so this can dry. All right, red and blue, definitely bronze. All right, so let's add some bronze stars on here. Add a little one, and I'm not gonna do all of them, y'all. I'm just adding some sporadic ones. I can't get enough of that one little star. Oh, there we go. Y'all, that's so festive. What do y'all think? Y'all like that? I think it's super cute. Super cute. I'm going to put it right here so I can grab it easily here in a second. For the middle. Okay. All right. So these are the red, white, and bloom. Red, White, and Bloom, not blue. So these are these gorgeous transfers right here. I don't know how y'all do some of y'all's projects, but you could actually do like the flowers, because obviously it's not going to be the actual flag. So you could do like the flowers up in the left, and then you could do some other transfers to the right with the white and the red. I want those roses. If you're ever trying to do something like this and you're not sure, just lay them down, look at them, see if it looks right to you, and then you can always go back and add that final detail. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this exactly. So what if, maybe we'll just, I may not use the leaves, y'all. I may not. I may just do this. We may just add a red right here. On this one, I'm going around in a circle so I don't accidentally lose my leaves or my stem. And then we'll meet back in the center. And then we'll put this guy on there. I know, they really are pretty. I'm just using stick fast, y'all. I am not a big advocate of hot glue unless it's for a bow. Just don't get it on you. I gotta look at it, make sure I got it exactly. We're almost done, y'all. We're gonna finish right at 8 o'clock. Right at 8 o'clock. All right, so there is our beautiful butterfly. Like I said, I'll add some antennas up here. So we got our pretty patriotic butterfly for this year. And then our sign that we did at the beginning right here. So which one is y'all's favorite tonight? We got two different looks going on. We definitely got the patriotic with the truck right here. And then we've got our butterfly, red, white, and blue. Now, I only put one red, and we've got some of the small red. I could have put a couple more reds on there, but I'm good with it. I'm good with it. What do y'all think? Did y'all like everything? I hope y'all enjoyed it tonight. I think we did some pretty projects. All right, guys, let me bring this forward. Y'all be blessed and have a wonderful weekend, guys. I will see y'all soon. Bye.